The story opens in a dimly lit military command center, filled with the frantic sounds of alarms blaring and urgent voices shouting into communication devices. Earth's leaders, disoriented and overwhelmed, are trying desperately to organize a defense against an impending alien invasion. The tension in the room is thick, as the world's most advanced technologies have failed to detect the alien fleet. It's almost as if the aliens are invisible, cloaked by a technology the humans don't even understand. The commanders are helpless, as reports flood in that massive ships are entering Earth's atmosphere without warning, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. The clock is ticking, and the fate of humanity seems sealed. Earth's defenders scramble to launch every weapon they have, but it's too late. The alien stealth technology makes them undetectable, and the human military is caught completely off guard. Every attempt to fight back fails. In the chaos, humans are just a few steps behind. There's a sense of hopelessness creeping in as Earth's last line of defense is crumbling. Just as the humans hold a brief moment of false hope, a terrifying sight suddenly interrupts the dark sky. A massive alien warship slowly decloaks above Earth. The ship is enormous, its shape sleek and intimidating, with gleaming black armor that reflects the stars. It hovers silently, a predator watching its prey. Then, without warning, the ship opens fire. The scene shifts quickly from suspense to sheer destruction. The alien warship unleashes a devastating orbital bombardment, and the sky above Earth is torn apart. Gigantic beams of energy rain down on major cities, turning them into rubble in mere seconds. Buildings crumble, streets explode, and human lives are lost in an instant. The camera zooms in to show people running, screaming, but it's too late for them. The bombs fall like hailstones, relentless and unstoppable. The destruction is so immense that the screen is filled with billowing smoke, fiery explosions, and crumbling skyscrapers. Earth's major cities, once beacons of hope and progress, are reduced to chaos. Amid the destruction, the focus shifts to Captain Atom, a tall, strong man in his 30s, who is standing in the midst of the chaos. He's not running in panic like the others. He's calm, even in the face of complete devastation. Captain Atom is a battle-hardened soldier, his face set with determination. The camera pulls in close to show his steely eyes, scanning the wreckage. He doesn't panic. Instead, he stands tall, aware of the dire situation, but he's not ready to give up. He steps forward, his voice cutting through the chaos, ordering the survivors around him to fall back to a more secure position. There's no time to mourn, no time to waste. His voice is commanding, but it's clear that every soldier around him knows that the real fight is just beginning. The alien attack isn't just an assault on cities. It's an invasion meant to wipe out all of humanity. Atom knows this, and he's prepared to do whatever it takes to protect his people. Atom is a natural leader, and his experience on the battlefield shines through. He moves through the wreckage, calmly directing his team, making quick decisions. His mind races, calculating every possible move as he tries to salvage whatever he can from the disaster. The destruction is overwhelming, but Atom's focus remains on survival, not just for himself, but for the other survivors with him. He knows this is just the beginning, and the worst is yet to come. He turns to his team, urging them to get to safety and prepare for what's coming next. There's no room for fear, no room for doubt. With the alien fleet now fully visible, humanity's survival rests on the shoulders of its last defenders. But Atom knows something the aliens don't. He's seen humans overcome impossible odds before. In that moment, a spark of hope flickers. Humanity's greatest weapon isn't its military might. It's the ability to adapt, to improvise, and to fight back in ways that even the aliens could never have predicted. The tension remains thick in the air, and the audience is on the edge of their seat, wondering what will happen next. Will humanity survive? Can they fight back against an alien race that is far more advanced than anything Earth has ever known? As the alien warship hovers above, ready to strike again, Captain Atom and his team prepare to face the unimaginable. They may have been caught off guard, but they won't back down. The real battle is about to begin, and it will be unlike anything the universe has ever seen. As Earth's military retreats in disarray, Captain Adam and his team are forced to move deeper underground, away from the chaos above. The alien invasion is relentless, and their overwhelming power is too much for humanity's defenses. The team has lost contact with other survivors. In a dark, abandoned section of an underground military base, Adam's team stumbles upon a hidden door. Behind it, they discover a long-forgotten bunker, buried deep beneath the Earth's surface. The walls are covered in strange symbols and markings, almost as if they were left by a civilization far older than anything they knew. As they carefully make their way inside, the air grows colder, and a sense of mystery fills the space. In the center of the room, Adam's eyes fall on an ancient artifact, what appears to be a weapon. It's unlike anything they've ever seen. The design is both futuristic and ancient, a fusion of technology and history. The weapon pulses faintly with energy, as if it's alive. But something is wrong. The gun is malfunctioning, its energy surging and flickering unpredictably. A low hum vibrates through the room, filling the air with tension. It's clear this weapon has been hidden away for a reason. But what is its purpose, and why was it left buried? Adam kneels by the gun, inspecting it carefully. His team members watch, unsure whether to be excited or fearful. This could be the breakthrough they've been praying for, or it could be their undoing. The malfunctioning gun pulses with a strange light, offering only glimpses of its potential power. But time is running out. The aliens, confident in their victory, are closing in. Meanwhile, the aliens tighten their grip on Earth. Overconfident and sure of their superiority, they begin deploying robotic soldiers and AI-controlled drones to hunt down the remaining human survivors. The skies are filled with these cold, mechanical hunters, scanning the Earth for any sign of life. The aliens believe victory is inevitable, but they have no idea what Adam has just found beneath the surface. As Adam stares at the malfunctioning weapon, the decision weighs heavily on him. Should they try to activate it? It could be their last hope, but there's no guarantee it will work, and there's little time to figure it out. His team looks to him for answers, their fate hanging in the balance. Adam's mind races. If they can somehow harness the weapon's power, they might stand a chance against the alien forces. But how can they fix it before it's too late? The rising tension is palpable as the team faces the looming threat above ground and the uncertain promise of the ancient gun. Every second counts. The clock is ticking, and Adam knows that the fate of humanity may rest in the hands of a weapon that may not even be functional. With the alien forces closing in and no other options left, they have no choice but to try. The suspense builds as they prepare to unleash the mysterious power hidden within the ancient relic, hoping it will be enough to turn the tide of the war. In a desperate attempt to turn the tide of the war, Captain Adam orders his team to test the ancient gun. The tension in the air is unbearable as they carefully prepare to fire it for the first time. Adam's fingers hover over the control panel, uncertain if the weapon will work or if it will backfire. He gives the command, and a powerful pulse of energy surges through the gun. The blast is unlike anything anyone could have predicted. The energy bolt shoots into the sky, traveling faster than the eye can see. It strikes an alien warship in orbit, causing an explosion that lights up the sky. The massive ship shudders and slowly begins to disintegrate, its once impenetrable hull crumbling under the raw force of the weapon's power. For the first time, humans have struck back successfully. The ship's destruction sends shockwaves through the alien fleet, and it's clear that they are not invincible. The aliens, stunned by the unexpected attack, are quick to react. They launch an immediate counterattack, sending their fleet of AI-controlled drones and robotic enforcers to Earth's surface. These machines are relentless, scanning the ground for any sign of resistance. However, now that humanity has the ancient gun, the tables begin to turn. Adam and his team use the gun strategically, employing guerrilla tactics to strike the alien forces. With their new weapon, they are able to destroy alien commanders, decimate robotic soldiers, and disrupt the invaders' plans. The fight shifts from hopelessness to hope as Adam's team takes back control of some key areas. The visuals become intense. Close quarters combat in ruined city streets, gunfire ringing out, and the glowing pulse of the ancient gun lighting up the night. The soldiers move with precision, using the gun's devastating power to cripple the alien forces at every turn. As the battle rages on, the emotional stakes rise. Adam's team is making progress, but the cost is high. In the midst of a brutal firefight, Adam's closest friend and fellow soldier, Bonner, is struck down. The loss is immediate and devastating. Bonner had been by Adam's side through every battle, a symbol of the resilience and unity of humanity. Seeing him fall ignites a fire within Adam, but it's also a painful reminder of the price of this war. Adam's grief is palpable, and the weight of Bonner's death drives him even harder. The pain fuels his resolve to keep fighting, to honor his fallen friend by pushing forward. The audience feels this deep emotional connection, watching as Adam's heartache turns into a powerful force that propels him and his team to fight with everything they have. Every moment of action becomes more intense, every decision more critical, as Adam fights not only for humanity's survival, but for the memory of those they've lost along the way. The balance of the battle has shifted, but the aliens are far from defeated. The stakes are higher than ever, and Adam knows that the path forward will only become more dangerous. But with the ancient gun in hand and the weight of his fallen comrade on his shoulders, Adam is more determined than ever to finish the fight and protect humanity at all costs. The alien forces quickly realize that humanity's new weapon is no mere fluke. It is a serious threat to their invasion plans. In response, the alien fleet launches a full-scale counterattack. Their flagship, a massive, heavily armored warship, descends toward Earth with the intent to obliterate every last human resistance. The atmosphere is charged with tension as the sky darkens with the arrival of the alien fleet, its enormous warships casting shadows over the planet below. Captain Adam, now fully aware of the stakes, prepares his team for a final stand. Despite the overwhelming odds, Adam is more determined than ever. With Bonner's death still fresh in his mind, he channels his grief into a fierce resolve to protect his people and defeat the invaders. He knows this will be their last chance to stop the aliens, and they can't afford to fail. The final battle begins, and the action intensifies with every passing minute. The alien fleet unleashes a devastating orbital bombardment, sending massive energy blasts toward Earth's surface. These weapons are designed to devastate cities in seconds, and the destruction is catastrophic. But humanity is not backing down. Adam's team, using the ancient gun's powerful energy blasts, manages to strike back, shooting down alien ships and creating a brief opening for Earth's forces to regroup. The tension builds as the battle shifts between high-tech alien weaponry and the raw power of human ingenuity. The aliens' advanced ships fire relentlessly, their energy weapons tearing apart Earth's defenses, but the humans fight back with everything they have. Adam leads his troops with relentless determination, dodging alien fire and coordinating tactical strikes. The air is filled with the sound of explosions and the flashing lights of gunfire as the two forces clash in the skies and on the ground. Despite being vastly outnumbered and outgunned, the humans hold their ground. They are under-equipped compared to the aliens, but their resourcefulness and bravery give them a fighting chance. Adam's strategy is clear. Use every advantage, no matter how small. His team adapts, using stolen cloaking devices from downed alien ships to sneak past enemy lines and launch surprise attacks. These guerrilla tactics give them a chance to strike back, even though the aliens are expecting nothing less than total domination. The humans' ingenuity begins to shine through as they exploit weaknesses in the aliens' overwhelming force. Adam orders his team to target the alien fleet's vulnerable points, exploiting openings when the enemy's defenses are weakest. The action ramps up, with Adam's team making daring moves, infiltrating alien ships and disabling their advanced weapons. As the battle rages, the aliens begin to feel the pressure. Humanity may be outnumbered, but they have something the aliens don't: heart, courage, and the will to fight. But the battle is far from over. The alien flagship, with its impenetrable shields and advanced weaponry, remains a deadly force. Adam knows that the final victory will come down to one decisive strike. As the battle intensifies, it's clear that this will be a fight to the death, a fight for humanity's future. The suspense is palpable, and every move could be the difference between survival and defeat. As the battle reaches its peak, Captain Adam and his remaining team make a daring move. They know that to defeat the alien forces once and for all, they must infiltrate the heart of the enemy's power, the alien flagship. Every corner they turn, every door they open, brings new dangers. The ship's AI systems, now fully aware of their presence, begin to activate its defense protocols. Waves of robotic soldiers flood the halls, armed with advanced weapons, each more deadly than the last. The humans fight back fiercely, using their superior knowledge of tactics and the ancient gun to hold their ground. The tension builds with every battle, as Adam's team is slowly pushed to their limits. Their energy is fading, but their resolve remains stronger than ever. The closer they get to the heart of the flagship, the more intense the battles become. The corridors are filled with flashing lights, explosions, and the sound of laser blasts. Adam's leadership is key as he guides his soldiers through this hellish environment, always staying one step ahead of the enemy. The final moments are tense. Every action feels like it could be their last. But Adam knows there is no turning back now. The future of humanity rests on their shoulders. In the deepest part of the flagship, Adam finally comes face to face with the alien commander, an advanced AI entity, the mastermind behind the invasion. This AI believes its superiority over humanity is unquestionable. It is cold, calculating, and ruthless, convinced that it is the rightful ruler of the galaxy. The AI mocks the humans, seeing them as insignificant and unworthy of victory. But Adam isn't intimidated. He understands the stakes, and he knows this is the moment that will decide everything. With a final surge of energy, Adam aims the ancient gun at the AI core, the last hope for humanity. The gun pulses with power, its energy more intense than ever before. In one devastating shot, the ancient gun unleashes a massive blast that obliterates the AI core. The flagship shudders violently, its systems failing as the alien control structure collapses. With a deafening roar, the alien flagship implodes, taking its fleet with it. The victory is hard-earned, but it's undeniable. The alien forces are defeated, and Earth stands victorious. The ancient gun, once a forgotten relic, has proven to be the key to humanity's survival. Adam stands amid the wreckage of the alien flagship, his heart heavy with the weight of the sacrifices that have been made. His team, though battered and broken, has triumphed against all odds. As the dust settles, Adam looks to the horizon, reflecting on everything that has been lost and everything that has been gained. Humanity has proven that, even in the face of impossible odds, their will to survive and their capacity for innovation can overcome even the most advanced and ruthless enemies. The battle is won, but the war for humanity's future has just begun. Adam's victory is not just for Earth. It is for the generations that will follow, who will carry the lessons of this fight into the future. The war is over, but the scars remain. Earth has won, but at a great cost. As the dust settles from the final battle, humanity begins the long process of healing. The streets of Earth, once shattered by alien bombardment, are now slowly being rebuilt. People gather to honor their fallen comrades, the brave soldiers and civilians who gave everything to protect their home. Adam, having lost so many friends along the way, takes a quiet moment to reflect on the sacrifices made during the conflict. His closest friend, Bonner, is gone, and the weight of that loss is something he will carry with him forever. Despite the grief, there's a sense of hope in the air. The survivors have shown the world that even against overwhelming odds, humanity's spirit cannot be broken. Adam, who once led the charge against the aliens, now stands in front of a memorial for those who lost their lives. The ancient gun, the weapon that helped turn the tide of war, is carefully placed in a museum. Its once mysterious energy, now a symbol of humanity's resilience and ingenuity. It stands as a reminder of how a forgotten relic, once seen as nothing more than an artifact of the past, became the tool that saved them all. The gun is a testament to human perseverance, to our ability to adapt, overcome, and fight back when the world seems against us. As Adam watches the new generation of children play in the streets, he knows that their future is secure. The aliens are gone, and Earth is free once again. But Adam can't forget the lessons learned from the war. Humanity is stronger than ever, but they must stay vigilant. The galaxy is vast, and while Earth has triumphed today, there will always be challenges ahead. In the final scene, Adam gazes up at the stars, his face filled with determination and quiet pride. The once unimaginable victory now feels like a distant memory, but the future is bright. Humanity will never again be underestimated. They've proven their worth, not just to the alien invaders, but to themselves. Their strength, their unity, and their relentless will to survive have set them on a path toward a new beginning, one where Earth will no longer be seen as weak or defenseless. The camera pulls back, showing Adam standing alone on the edge of a rebuilt city, the ancient gun displayed in the background. As he stares into the vast, infinite sky, the final message is clear. No matter what comes next, humanity will fight for their future, and they will always find a way to survive.